What's up, guys? Welcome back to JB's Toy Trunk for another Hot Toy overview. I am not going to pretend and say it is a full-flown review just because I'm not as good as, let's just say, Jetta Patrol or, the Medina Lorian, George. Guys like that do Hot Toys and statues and things like more higher-end reviews more often. So this is only our second Hot Toy. And we went big, you go big or you go home. Our first one was the Ahsoka Tano with Grogu deluxe set, and it was really fun. I was going to do an overview of it. I just did a few pictures. Came in last year. It was kind of like, 2021, I think it was when we ordered it. So it took a little bit of time, and you guys know that with any type of Hot Toy, it takes a little bit. So we ordered this early last 2023. It's 2024 now. And it finally came in right at the end, and I did kind of announce it right at my last haul. But for some reason, I didn't show everybody what it was. Something happened in the filming. Anyways, if you made it this far, guys, and you made it to this video, don't forget, if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. But let's go ahead and talk about our overview or review of, that's right, the 2.0 version, Iron Mike. The Ironman Mark III. I'm over here looking at my screen saying Ironman Mark III 2.0 Diecast. If we're going to go Hot Toys, we're going to go the ones that we really like and what really means something to us as far as our collection. So as of right now, I'm looking over at my Ahsoka, got the R2, probably get a Mando, a Darth Vader, and a Luke. And that's probably where it's going to be at for right now. And again, that's not like, that not even this year. That's just eventually to add to that scene, I guess you could say. With Iron Man, if you watch the last video, again, Iron Man meant a lot to us, so we had to get Iron Man. He is our number one from the Marvel, the MCU. So we got Tony Stark, Iron Man, the Mark III, which is the premier suit. And then, of course, later on down the line, we'll be getting probably just a few more. Actually, I'm looking back, 1/6 scale, I got some Mondo figures to bust out. We got He-Man and the deluxe Skeletor, so we'll get to those here eventually. But here it is, Iron Man Mark III. What I'm going to do is kind of open it up right now, kind of show you guys as we go. Then I'm going to push pause, and then I'm actually going to bring my light box in. That way you guys could see it a little bit better than me just showing you me in the background and things like that. So again, thank you guys for tuning in, and let's open this puppy up. Just like all Hot Toys, come with a good shipper box, and then of course the nice packaging on there, and of course here's the box itself. Iron Man Mark III. Nice little indentation right here on that foam part. What does it say here? Oh, Stark Industries. Of course on the back, all the legal jargon, and then on this side. See if you guys could see it, Iron Man Mark III. So let me go ahead and get the light box out, and let's see what Tony Stark and Iron Man, he is Iron Man. Let's see what he looks like. All right, guys, as you can see, it is a tight fit in there into the photo box. I got a pretty decent sized photo box, and of course with a Hot Toy 1/6 scale, it's going to take up all the room. So we're going to do our best, and of course I pulled out the camera just as much as possible so you can see everything. Here's the front, and here's the side, so it's kind of that outline of the arc reactor. On the back we have all the legal jargon. Iron Man Mark III Hot Toys presents Movie Masterpiece Series 1/6 scale collectible figure. Here is the other side, Iron Man Mark III, and you can see it looks like that scene, I think that first mission where he went across to the Mideast, or I don't know where he went. I think that was his first mission with the Hot Rod Red, and there is the top of the box. So let's go ahead and start opening this Mark III 2.0, and I think this is how we're going to do it. Oh, man. Holy moly. You got Tony up there in the upper right. And you got some of the other pieces down there. So because of the way I opened it upright, some of the pieces fell out. So let's see what actually fell out. We have one of his hands with his blaster right there. That is his left hand. A little bit of Looks like some battle damage right there. Looks pretty good. What else fell? Oh, looks like his mask fell. Got his mask, and it's got some damage, some marks on the top. Took me a minute. I guess it is see-through. You could actually see through the actual lenses and everything like that. That's pretty cool. I think the number one thing that everybody wants to look at is this head sculpt by Hot Toys. Look at that Tony Stark right there. He's got a little damage up in his upper right forehead. He's got that nice part, a little bit shaded to the right. Got his goatee. Got his eyes, his ears, and his hair. If this isn't Robert Downey Jr., I don't know who this, who it would be. This is amazing. Good job. Looks like, I don't know what piece that is. We'll figure it out. Here's his right hand. And they are articulated. I forgot to check the other articulation. So each finger has articulation there to include the thumb. Look at that. He's giving you guys a high five right there. Very cool looking. Articulation on the left hand. Actually, the left hand doesn't look like it's articulated. I'm guessing it should have the light features, if I'm not mistaken. I really can't remember, but we're going to play with it. But if that's a light, then I don't see why these would move. Sticking on the right side, just like the left. I don't think these are going to, yeah, these aren't going to move. On the left side, here's his articulated hand. Very cool. All digits articulate. And now let's take out Iron Man. So underneath the top half of the box where the actual Iron Man suit is, underneath is the rest of the accessories that come with the 2.0. I'm going to go ahead, I raised my camera angle up just a little bit so you can see kind of like what's in there. I'm going to go ahead and start taking out one at a time so you guys can see what we have in store. Here we go. So it looks like it is Ironmonger coming up from underneath the street, I think it was, and you can see here his guns. Looks like his right shoulder. Nice little accent on the eyes. Look like he's powered up and on, and then of course that nice stonework behind there. So very cool. I will definitely be putting my Tony Stark on this diorama. So let's go ahead and set this aside, see what else we got. Here we have our batteries that come and our little mini screwdriver. Here you have the different pieces that you could put onto your Iron Man, different configurations, different chest plate, battle damage. And then at the bottom, very, very heavy second piece to the diorama. This thing is heavy as heck. There we are with the base. It took me a little while to get on. It's actually two pieces. You got the bottom part and of course the top part with Ironmonger. It had the opportunity for just to use this with the actual stand, but I like that Ironmonger in there. I think it looks really cool. What I really like about these pieces, you can see a lot of the war-torn damage, some paint chipping, scraping, maybe some soot from the explosives. Same thing on his fist. Looks like he's been in a fight, which is good. It's not clean as far as the appearance, just right out of his lab. Looks like he's been through some stuff. And the same thing here for the shoulder-fired missiles, the little projectiles. And they actually have articulation up and down. How about that? That's nuts. Going back to the detail of the forearm, that's the regular mask without the damage, and there's the mask with the damage. Real quick on the articulation, it could do a 90 right at the elbow. As far as the actual hip is actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and pull these pieces out. Like we said before, we don't want to scrape up the paint too much. We'll pull this up. We'll pull these two pieces up. You get to actually see he gets about right there. Not too bad. And as far as kick forward, let's see your dance moves, Tony. Not too bad. Remember, it's a suit. Not too far back. When it comes to the legs, you got the ratchet right there in the knees. Not bad at all. And in the back, yes, he has a little bit of articulation right there. You got the flaps that come up. He's got his McFarlane toe articulation. Oh, look at that. Bring that up. That is not bad at all. As far as twist right there at the hip. Not bad. Rotation, just a little bit of rotation right in the top. what makes Hot Toys so great sometimes is the light up features. You have the arc reactor, and of course his repulsor blast, and of course his helmet. We're going to go ahead and show you where to put the batteries for the arc reactor. Right into his bicep areas where you're going to have it for his repulsor. I have the articulated hands on, but the other hands, the other thrusting hands, I guess you could say, the ones that don't articulate, they have the same light up feature right in there as well. Let me turn this around and show you. Right here in the back is where you pull off the little cover, and just like with a jeweler's screwdriver or the screwdriver it comes with, you can put the 3 little watch batteries that go in there, and that's going to be for the back. And to turn it on, right here in his flaps area, that little on switch. So let's see if I could do this. Okay, you go right here, and there you go. Hopefully you guys could see that. For his helmet, you actually take this off, and then you take that off, and then there's a little on and off switch right here. Turn that on. That actually looks pretty cool. Looks like something from like the monster from Black Hole or something like that. There you go. Now it's really starting to look like Iron Man. And these are all magnetic, guys. Not every piece on this suit is magnetic as far as when it comes, but the pieces that you take on and off a lot, most of the time they're going to be magnetic. So same thing here with this one. So there you go. And you guys could see that detail every time you take off a panel. Looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and turn off my light to the light box. Actually, let's put this panel back first. And hopefully you guys could see that. Hopefully it comes out good in the video, but that is Tony Stark right there. Iron Man. Let's open up his hands so you can see it. Pretty cool. Hopefully that's coming out good. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Little shadow right there. One more component, I guess you could say, for the batteries that I was unable to do, and I'm still trying to figure it out, is right here in his hip area, you actually pull it out, and I'm pretty sure it's a sound feature that comes right from the calf area, because there's no lens for a light. My issue is it's kind of tough to pull these hip panels off, and I'm actually going to watch a review or try to continue to work it off camera to see if I can get, because this is where the batteries go for the actual legs. So you'll put 3 batteries here, 3 batteries in here to get those going on. So that is the light up features for our Iron Man Mark III. Very cool indeed. That light, that helmet right there is just really awesome, really intense. Let me turn down the lights one more time. I mess with the light box a little bit as far as the different lights that it comes with, but honestly, when you just turn off the lights, all right, turn off. You could use any type of accent light, you know, on the side, on the top, however you guys want to display it for photos. But using that light up feature is going to be truly amazing. You know, like, ooh, that looks pretty good right there. Hopefully that's coming in for you guys. Man, I might want to do that. Of course, you know, different hand poses. He's over here like, what are you guys doing? But however you guys want to pose it, the light up features on the Mark III suit is pretty awesome. There you go, guys. The quick overview of this magnificent hot toy. And I'm over here just trying to think of so many different ways to present this, so many different ways to just really talk about. I mean, for a hot toy, a lot of diecast, a lot of moving parts, it is so articulated, and it's such a great looking piece. If you like the overview, please, you know, leave that like. Make sure you put your comments in there. The winner, as far as all of this, I think you guys would agree, is the head sculpt from Robert Downey Jr. Amazing. Just simply amazing. As I was kind of just coming up with a generic pose, I was looking down at the base. I'm probably gonna change the base up after just thinking of different configurations, because I think I want the basic Mark III Iron Man suit. I want the Robert, I guess you just got to get 2, right? One with Robert Downey Jr., one without Robert Downey Jr.'s head sculpt. Kind of want this in that standard Iron Man pose, but at the same time, we need to put Robert Downey Jr.'s face out there. I like the damage look. It looks like he's been through a lot, but at the same time, when it's clean, you know, hot rod red, Hot Rod Red, and of course that Midas Gold Mark III without any damage looks good as well. We can't have Ironmonger down here like he just got, you know what, handed to him. And then of course Iron Man, you know, untouched. That's just not realistic. So I'm going to take a few pictures like this, and then I'll probably configure him back for the standard, you know, look without any damage to him. So leave it in the comments. How would you display this Mark III if you had it? Again, that's a great thing about Hot Toy. There's an infinite amount of, you know, possibilities as far as posing and as far as all the accessories that come with it. Everything from the forearm opening up to the shoulder fired missiles, and of course to the forearm with the little, looks like a 20 mil type of projectile, high explosive probably, you know, right there with magnets, and of course all the batteries that go inside of Iron Man himself. So actually, you know what am I doing? There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. Thanks guys for stopping by for this overview. You guys always enjoy the ride. You guys take care of yourself, just like Iron Man said in Iron Man 1. Peace. We all need peace, right?
Oh yeah, holy moly, God, that's dramatic.